Okay, am I live? Yes, I'm live. And hello. Welcome. 35 people have already taken a peek. Wow, that's amazing. Um, well, this is the Friendly Feud pregame. Uh, just while I give people a chance to notice that I'm broadcasting and the game is going to start at the planned time 10 o'clock. So we still have 25 minutes, lots of times for people to join in. Um, you're welcome to chat with me. If you'd like to come up and be on camera and do a conversation that way, it's fine. If you just like to type in the comments, that's wonderful also. It works. I just wanted to give everyone a chance to kind of be here from the beginning of the game. I've had some issues with people that missed out on the first few questions because I didn't give enough time from when I started the broadcast, when I go live, until I actually start the game. So I'm maybe erring on the side of giving too much time this time. But what can I do? Just see how this works. Like I said, you're welcome to type in comments. I am broadcasting from HAPS. I can give that little spiel now. HAPS is, let me read what they tell, information they give. HAPS offers free world-class broadcasting tools, a community eager to collaborate, and a simple way for viewers to support creators financially. So that's what HAPS is. Then some other ideas that they suggest for me sharing with you. Hi everyone, today I'm using HAPS, an exciting new platform that makes it super easy for me to simultaneously broadcast to all of my social channels and see all of your comments in one place. And that is right. Regardless of whether you're watching me on HAPS, the HAPS through the browser window, it works on Chrome. I've also used it on the Brave browser, which is a kind of a Chrome alternative. It doesn't have the reputation for sharing your data to the extent that the Google products do. But anyway, so that's Brave and basically Google, the Chrome app. Or, of course, the iOS, the iPad, iPhone application is also available. And now I guess there's, or maybe there has been for a while, I'm not familiar with the Android application. So HAPS through those devices, but also you can watch me and comment from Facebook through, I'm broadcasting to Facebook Live, YouTube, I'm broadcasting to YouTube Live, Twitch. I opened an account just so I could check out the Twitch environment and see what that's like. And what else? I mean, Twitter, there's a notice on Twitter that I'm broadcasting. I think Instagram gets notice that I'm broadcasting. So here, there, and everywhere. And that's one of the neat things about HAPS is that I can produce this broadcast in one place and simultaneously simulcast, I guess the word is, to various platforms. So I can get my face seen, or at least the potential. Whether anybody's watching me or not is another question. But anyway, that's what I can do with HAPS. And it's easy to use, a lot of fun actually in a lot of ways. If you haven't tried it, if you're watching me on one of the other platforms, I suggest that you check it out. If you're watching me through Facebook, I have a lot of Facebook friends, and thank you for watching. If you haven't joined HAPS, I suggest you do. It's nice, it's interesting, and I think it's worth checking out if you haven't. I love it. And let's see, what else? If you are enjoying my broadcast, I encourage you to download the HAPS app today and subscribe for more content. That's right, you can subscribe to Broadcaster, so you can find my profile and subscribe to it. Let's see. If I do that, let's see, I can come here and possibly copy that and then come back over here and share. Is that going to work? Yeah. So that's my invite link. Of course, if so. Oh, that's right. If you're not on HAPS, you can't see the comments. You can write comments, but you don't see the other people's comments, and therefore you can't see my comments. So, yeah, like I said, if you are watching me from Facebook, check out HAPS. Look in my feed on Facebook, and you should be able to find my invite link that I've shared a couple of times. I'll share it again. I share it every once in a while. So please do that. It's nice. The HAPS people even supply you with free coins every day if you continue to sign in at least every day, listen to a broadcast or two, at least sign in. They'll give you can then share with broadcasters. You choose to broadcast yourself. Get some fans. They will share their coins with you in the form of awards and so on. So it's kind of nice. It's a very friendly community. I like it a lot. Let's see. Pro tips: start your broadcast by inviting viewers to download the HAPS app. Yes, I did that. Subscribe to get notified when I go live. Yes, I mentioned that, right? Subscribe to me. You know when I'll be going on live. When I start a broadcast, you'll get a notice. It's nice, handy little feature. And of course, you can support my work on HAPS. You can do that, as I said, by giving the coins. It's also possible to sponsor people, which I don't know too much about. I'm still relatively new to HAPS. HAPS has been around for a year, I guess, but I stumbled across HAPS only about, less than 50 days, less than 2 months ago. So about a month and a half, 7 weeks, something like that, I've been on HAPS. So I don't know a lot about the sponsorships, but I know that it's kind of like sponsors. It seems more like, well, the terminology, they call it the sponsorship, to give a little, make a monthly payment for favorite broadcaster, which spend more time and more effort on their broadcasts, make them a little better, perhaps even upgrade their equipment and so on. It's a nice thing to do if you really enjoy their broadcasts. So I encourage everyone to do that. Like I said, we've still got about 15, 17 minutes until the game gets started. Anyone is welcome to chat with me. Ohayo gozaimasu, Tiara. Oh, you're here on time. Yeah. Tiara is one of the guests that I made the effort to open my broadcast early so that you would have plenty of warning to join the game on time this time. As I said, I have a tendency to start the game soon after I start the broadcast, and just got back from running. Okay, all right, cool. How far did you run? Running is one of those things. I love to walk. What time will you start? 10 o'clock my time, so in about 15 minutes. I'll start in about 15, 16 minutes from now is when the game will actually get started. and or, maybe a couple of minutes after that, because that's the time that I scheduled this game to start. Just 5 kilometers a day, walk, run every day. Yeah, I walk a lot. Well, a lot. I mean, I walk every day. I walk to and from work. I walk when I go shopping, um, unless it's just too far or tight time constraints. I always try to walk. So for you to write, there are two Kumamotos. There are two Kumamotos. Well, hello, Takara. Uh, is it? Where do you put the stress on that on your name? I keep saying Takara. Is it Takara? Takara. Takara. Which, yeah. The reason I always said Takara is because when I saw you trying to help people with the pronunciation, it seemed like you wrote the center syllable, the middle syllable, in capital letters. So I was assuming that that was indicating stress, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Good. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Yeah. Just 5K. That's like me saying just 3,000 words. Okay. Oh, and Stephen is here. Okay. I was going to run 5 kilometers. I found it took less time when I used the car and said, yes, that's pretty good likelihood there that the car is going to be a little bit faster. Although I have been in traffic jams where that was not the case. It would have been much faster to get out and walk. In fact, I've done that when my friend was driving and um, we were headed for some kind of a concert. I can't remember the details now, but we were headed for a concert, stuck in a traffic jam, and it was Coliseum seating or whatever they call it, stadium seating. So there weren't reserved seats, and so in order to get a good place, I got out and walked to get there faster than if we had taken the car. I was stressing car instead of care. Everyone always says takera, but it's takara, 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 takara kuji, ta trucka, trucka. Are you a trucker? Quick, what's the jam with the least amount of calories? Traffic jam. Ta Ottawa. Ottawa? Canucks making Canadian jokes, are we? Okay, I was wrong. You were wrong? Just in car instead of care. Takara. Takara. Takara? We have 3 syllables. We can put the stress anywhere we like, right? Takara. 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 All right. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. That was a new one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we seem to have, yeah, everybody's here. Of course, today I start, I start live broadcasting before the assigned time to give everybody plenty of time to come on board. And today everyone is here within about 5 minutes. So, but this is good. Gives us a chance. Usually, I have a player or two that sticks around after the game, and we have a chance to chat. So we can do some of that chatting in the pregame. Hello, Firmino. Let It Be is here. Oh, we have a quorum now. We've got some strong players here. Charles is here. Stephen is here. Let It Be. Who did I miss? Looking for Doe Darling. Where's Doe Darling? Be wonderful if she could join us. Takara. Tiara was here, but maybe she stepped out because I said the game doesn't start until 10 o'clock. Did you see my Beatles question? You're saying it right, but more in a staccato form. It just kind of rolls together. Takara. No. Takara. There we go. I'm here. I'm cooling down and waiting for the game. All right. Cool. All right. So Let It Be is ready. Tiara is here and cooling down after her 5K of walking, running. Who was the best Beatle? Who was the best Beatle? Um, the Volkswagen Beetle? No. I mean, you know about the Volkswagen Beetles. I mean, they faded out in America, but they were so popular in Brazil, was it, that Volkswagen actually did special production, at least for a period of time. They did special production only for the Brazilian market, I think, because they were so popular there. As there was some kind of Mexico. It was Mexico? Oh, okay. I was sure it was South America. Wasn't sure whether. Yeah, okay, well, what do I know? Not enough. Let's see. The Beatles. Let It Be, Let It Be. The band. Yeah, the band. The Beatles. The best Beatle. Ringo Starr because he kept the beat. No. In Mexico. It was Mexico. All right. So you guys know. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, my cup is empty. I'm going to have to get a cup of water here in case my voice needs a little refreshment. Okay, let's see. All right, you guys, let's see. All can guess. Well, like I said, I guessed. I thought it was a Volkswagen Beetle, but you said it's the band, so it's not the Volkswagen Beetle. Like I said, Ringo Starr because he kept the beat, so he's the best beat. I don't know. George Harrison. How about the fifth Beatle? Billy Preston? Doesn't he? Some people refer to him as the fifth Beatle because he appeared in many of their studio sessions. What do I know? I was very young when the Beatles were active, but I was. Yeah, might want to keep in mind who's asking the question. Oh yes, that's definitely the best Beatle. Pete Best. Came on the scene after the Beatles. Yeah, Beatles were a 60s thing, right? I mean, it was like 61 when they got started, 63 before they were really Pete Best. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Before they were really big and came on big in the United States, and then 69 they were breaking up, right? Yeah, they broke up in 70, but their last live performance was 68 or 69, 60. Yeah, and even their last studio album, I think, was recorded in 69. Whether it came out, I can't remember all those details. But yeah, I mean, they were basically a product of the 60s. I guessed Pete if I hadn't added the bit. Well, I mean, yeah, probably eventually. I mean, that helped a little bit, but yeah, when it wasn't Ringo, so that wasn't the angle. I was just thinking about what other angles that might might apply to that question, and so yeah, Pete Best. That made sense too. I was just going down, so so if it's not Ringo because of the beat, then Paul McCartney, the bass is less of the beat than I mean, it's still a rhythm, but it's still less the beat than the drums. Lennon, yeah. Lennon was interesting. McCartney was interesting. Actually, my favorite Beatle was George. George Harrison. I really miss him. After the Beatles, his solo things that he did, and the album Dark Horse I thought was really good. Um, and then the Traveling Wilburys. Love that group. Can't get enough of the Traveling Wilburys. Ripped off Apple Corps in 1969. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So the last live performance. So yeah, so if that's the last live performance, then yeah, they must have released a studio album after that. I'm sure. I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah. All right. Well, let's have a little sound besides my voice here, and put on the splash screen. And I'm going to go get a drink of water. Oops, forgot my cup. Put the water in the cup and then left the cup on the counter. Where to share? Yeah, where is the share? Let's see. Happening before we were alive is yeah, not my cuppa anyway. Okay. I don't know. I mean, there are things the 50s, some of the 50s music I really enjoy. I'm not actually a really big Elvis fan, but the Chuck Berry's, Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah, the just so many from the 50s, Bo Diddley, Richie Valens, Big Bopper, Chuck Berry. I mean, yeah, that was before I was born. Those guys getting started making names for themselves. The really big shoe, eh? Yeah. Let's see. Saw the performance. Let's see. And Uke. Yes. Where is Uke? So their performance on the Ed Sullivan Show. Their performance being the Beatles, I'm assuming. Okay, back to the Beatles. I saw that too. I didn't see Elvis on his television debut, obviously. But yeah, the Beatles. I was very small. I remember. What was it? It was when the Beatles were first becoming popular, and there was a television show that you youngins won't remember, but it was called Petticoat Junction. And I can't remember much except there was a family, and I think it had 3 daughters or 4 daughters or something, and they lived in this small town at and there was a train station and so on. And in one of the episodes, um, they were playing music reminiscent of the Beatles. Yeah, it was a soap. Wait a minute, soap opera? No, not Petticoat Junction. No, it was a sitcom from the early '60s, mid '60s. Yeah. Um, Petticoat Junction. Billy Joe, Bobby Joe, and Betty Joe. Uncle Joe and Mom. Yeah, Fred Drucker owned the general store. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You looked that up, didn't you? I mean, come on now. No sitcoms, most of them anyway. Yeah. Um, Although there are some. I mean, sitcoms. I I watched all the Friends. I mean, MASH. Is a classic, and I mean, I think it's maybe mislabeled as a sitcom. I mean, but it was comedy, right? But the comedy was tempered with social undertones. MASH was great. Friends was interesting for a while, although later seasons were not the best. Um, Recently, one of my favorite, in fact, maybe my favorite series, well, a couple of them, but one of my favorite series of all time was The Good Place. I just loved that, The Good Place. Very interesting. I uh, I like shows with a little bit of a philosophical bent to them. And so The Good Place, I watched that through, I think, twice now, or maybe, yeah, I think I've watched it through twice. Not a sitcom. Well, actually, I mean, it was, considered a sitcom because it was labeled a comedy. They fought and successfully for the right not to have a laugh track. There was a time in American television history when comedies were basically required to have a laugh track, if not by the the maybe by the net, maybe that was a network policy and so on. But MASH was one of the first ones to fight against, at least in America, not having that laugh track on there, which I thought was a good thing. At least I wouldn't label it that. That's my view. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's there was comedy there, but there was drama too. Um, yeah, like I said, one of my favorite shows, all time favorite shows. Yeah, um, shows that a lot of people got into that I didn't recently. Game of Thrones. Um, Game of Thrones, not a sitcom at all, but just a popular show that I just didn't get into. I watched it, I guess, through Netflix, and not in real time, not as it came out. I watched it. I think season 8, either it was in season 7 or season 8 had just started, so near the end of it. But I went back and, of course, I watched it in order, and people were saying, "Oh, yeah, it may start out a little slow, but it gets better, and as you get into it, you can't stop, and so on." Um, but I watched, I think, half of the series. I think I watched through season 4 or into season 5, and I just wasn't into it at that point, so I didn't even watch the end of it. And then I felt kind of relieved because everybody, yeah, a lot of actors wanted to appear in MASH. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, had a lot of interesting, great guest stars and so on. MASH is a classic. It's an amazing show. Um, Alan Alda was perfect for that character. Also, if you like sex in your fiction, yeah, I mean, there is, the movie. The movie was absolutely. Oh, I love um, Elliot Gould and Donald Sutherland. I mean, that combination was just so good. And of course, Gary Bergman, Radar, was in the movie. He was the only actor that was in both the movie and the television series. Which, of course, you guys all know this. Everybody knows everything about MASH, probably more than I do. Harry Morgan was a guest on one episode a couple of years before he became. Yes, that's right. He was. He was. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that episode. Yeah, he didn't have a large part in that. I think that's the one where they were. He played some general, and they were all concerned about the guy coming through. And when he came through, he basically rode through on the Jeep, stopped for a little bit, and then rode off. So it was almost a cameo appearance, if I remember right. I may be confusing it with another one. I'm not sure. Berghoff, yeah. Gary Berghoff. He was a crazy general, yeah. Yeah. And Loretta Swit, she was good as Houlihan, but the original in the movie. All right, who's the original in the movie? I can't remember the actress name now. Sandy Kellerman, yeah. Sandy Kellerman, that's right, yeah. Sally Kellerman. Sandy Kellerman. Sally Kellerman. Sandy seems right. What's a Star Trek? Yeah, let's see, what else? I mean, I remember I used to watch sitcoms quite a bit, actually. I liked the first couple of seasons of WKRP in Cincinnati. Shall we friendly a wager? Sally Kellerman was one of the first Star Trek episodes. Okay. So Sally Kellerman is different than Sandy Kellerman. There's both a Sandy and a Sally. I mean, wow. I don't know myself. You guys, oh, hey, we're actually past starting time. Sally only. Oh, Sally. So it is Sally Kellerman? All right. I think we're warmed up. Shall we see what we've got going here? All right, let's see. If I present my PowerPoint slide here, and I put that over there. Welcome to Friendly Feud. Everyone is welcome to play, and that is right. Okay, hello. Okay, Tiara's ready, of course. Okay, yep, Sally played Hot Lips on the movie, right? Okay, Sally. All right, so here we are. We've got the screen up. Curtains. Everybody likes the curtain effect, right? I like the curtain effect, so I put in an extra slide just so I could do the curtain thing, right? Yeah, to open it up. So Friendly Feud, hosted by me. Okay, here we go. We're ready to start. Oh, Tiara, I gotta put your name in there. Okay, so here we go. First question. Yeah, so I hope, I've been hearing things in other broadcasts that the lag seems to be improved over, since the update a couple of days ago. So hopefully that is the case with this broadcast also. We'll see how things work. All right, so good luck to all of you. And here's the first question. Name something in a house that a spoiled kid might have their own of. So something in a house that a spoiled kid might have their own of. Okay, so Takara came in first with TV. Steven with computer. Wait a minute. Takara, you, on my screen, you were the first with TV. Yeah, okay, let it be bedroom. Have their own bedroom. Okay, Takata, we have to erase your phone, so Tiara gets phone. No, that's fine. That's fine. Things happen. We're all good here. Let's see. So we've got Takata TV, Steven computer, Let It Be with bedroom, Charles with credit card. Oh, Tiara with phone. Okay, right. So we've got 5 questions from the 5 people that I am confident are actively playing here. If there's somebody else lurking, please feel points come out here. Okay, so TV. All right, so Takata off to a good start again. 41 points for the top answer, TV. Could have been you, Let It Be, but Takata has the faster fingers. Computer. Okay, computer for Steven. Steven has 27 points for computer. Yeah, well, we'll see. There are 4 answers, so we don't know. Maybe credit card will be there. Phone. All right, good. Phone. So that was Tiara. Tiara gets the phone answer. 14 points for phone. And bathroom. Whoa, bathroom. Their own bathroom. Yeah, I mean, hmm. I mean, yeah, obviously it must be a rich kid, something in the house that a spoiled kid might have. I mean, that's a rich kid's home, right? They have a big enough home that they have a private bathroom for the child. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, so not a clean sweep this time. No credit card. Um, let's see, what else? Let's see. And yeah, computer was there. Computer, phone, TV, credit card. Um, bedroom. Yeah, that's interesting. Let It Be said bedroom, but they said bathroom. I guess lots of it's more common for a kid to have their own bedroom. I had my own bedroom, but then I'm an only child, so. um, but yeah, bathroom. I had my own bedroom, but I did not have my own bathroom. So maybe that's what they're thinking. Who knows? Anyway, that was question number 1. And Takata off to an early lead again, 41 points. Steven in second place with 27, and Tiara with 14. We have a good game. No bedroom is not spoiled. Right, yeah. And maybe not. I was thinking Richie Rich, eh? Yeah. Yeah, computer and phone. Yeah, computer and phone. TV, computer, phone. Bathroom. Yeah, that's like, yeah, Richie Rich. That's Richie Rich right there if you got your own private bathroom. Okay, enough of my babbling. Let's go on to question number 2. Here is the question. Name something a teenage boy might ask his dad for. Name something a teenage boy might ask his dad for. Okay. Stephen, car keys. Takara, mitt. Mitt? Mitt. As in a baseball mitt? Car. I have a feeling that if the car keys is there, the car is going to fall under that. So, I mean, if you're asking for the car keys, you're asking to use the. So, car keys implies borrowing the car, whereas if we say car, that's owning the car. Let it be car keys that was taken. Condom. Okay. Condom. Right. Sure. I'm not going to follow up on that. Money. Okay. A teenage boy asks his father for some money. Mitt. Okay. Mitt. Well, yeah. So yeah. So mitt is the baseball mitt. Okay. Car covers keys. Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, who knows? Let's see. Let's see. Do we have all our answers there? Let's see. So car keys. I don't. I mean, so Takata, if you want to Takara, not Takara, Tiara. Wow. Still having trouble with that. Okay, so anyway, Tiara, if car falls under car keys, you are welcome to change and try a different answer. Like I said, something a teenage boy might ask his dad for. Takara and Tiara are twins. Yes. And yeah, they're, in my mind, they're confusing. I mean, I have both your faces in my mind, but for some reason I can, my Alzheimer's kicks in and I can't seem to keep the name straight. I don't know. If only one of you are here, if I'm only one at a time, I don't have any problems at all. But yeah, when you're both here, oh my goodness. Okay, all right. So the way I'll do it, if the answer is written, such that this means a boy might ask his dad for, so car keys would, again, like I said, borrowing the car. But if the answer is car, might ask his dad for a car, meaning to buy him a car. So we'll see how the answer comes out. I'm going to treat those as two different answers. So what happened? Okay, sorry. My screen, the pre-broadcast, the program cloud or whatever screen blanked on me. I don't know what happened to you guys. But anyway, we'll see how this comes out. All right. Okay, we're back. Good. Here we go. Car. Okay, so might ask his dad for a car. So advice. Well, there's a great answer. Advice. Didn't you have an answer? Oh yeah, you had baseball mitt. Yeah, advice. I think is probably a better answer. Porn. Wait, whoa. Oh, okay. You guys are getting wild on me here now. Condoms and porn, and we've gone from a family-oriented quiz show to something on an adult level here. All right. Well, let's see. So car. Car. Gonna have to go. Let's see. So car. Car covers keys. Name something a teenage boy might ask his dad for. A car. So he wants a car, not just the car keys. He wants a car. No. Family Feud gets raunchy answers too. Yes, they did. Yeah, they did get answers. What was that other one? Gene Rayburn played host on a show that had all these celebrities, and they, were like always trying to get the celebrities to give rather risque answers. No. Let's see the rest of the answers. Otherwise, keys the same as car. All right. Money. All right. Money. Somebody said money. Who said money? Who said money? Charles said money. So 30 points for Charles without debate. All right. Advice. Oh, Takara did not. I mean, you came up with advice, but you were already locked in with the baseball mitt. Yeah. Okay. So bike. Okay. All right. So if that's the case, then car keys went to Stephen. Okay, so Stephen gets the 61 points. And the other answers were not there. I mean, yeah, Takara, came up with advice. There were no condoms. There was no porn, right? This group of survey people did not have that mindset, I guess. But anyway, after two questions, we've got Takara with 41 points, Charles now with 30, Stephen now has 88 points. 88. It's a nice number. Let It Be still looking to get on the board, and Tiara with her 14 points. Okay, so we've got a good game going here. Stephen, well in the lead, but it's only one question's worth. Let's see what happens now. Let's see. Okay, I'm up. See, oops, okay. Next question. Name something that gets rolled out. Oh, this is a good one. Name something that gets rolled out. There can be a couple of meanings to that. So, carpet. Okay, sorry, Stephen got carpet. Takara, see what you can do. Cart. Okay, roll out the cart. Okay, dough gets rolled out. Transformers get rolled out. Okay, all right. Different. Oh, sorry. No. I'm sorry about that. I blew that. Nobody saw that, did they? Nobody saw that. Everybody saw that. All right. From the transfer, a bit of a joke answer, maybe. Well, everything's possible. So, did I mess up? Did I mess up that question completely? Do I need to throw that one out? Maybe Queen Stephen is the king and is usually not here or shows up super late in the game. Yeah, but this time he was here from the beginning. So, yep. We're good? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So let's see. We've got carpet and cart and dough and transformers. And, oh, we're waiting for Tiara's answer. That's what it is. Aren't we waiting for Tiara? I think we're waiting for Tiara. If she would like to submit an answer, going to give you a couple more seconds here to, will there be a dethroning? Good question. Currently, Takara's on the throne. But Stephen is definitely making a strong show this time. Okay, let's go with the answers that we have. Okay, so red carpet, obviously. Icing sugar, okay, that would work. Icing sugar can be rolled out. All right. So, sorry, I lost the comments. Why did that happen? So carpet was Stephen with 40 points. Okay, and then dough was Takara with 35 points. Oh, that was a high point second answer, wasn't it? Yoga mat. Ah, see, you roll out the mat. Okay. And no one had that. Okay. No one had the yoga mat. All right. Sleeping bag. Okay. So they went that way, rolling out the sleeping bag, rolling out the yoga mat, as opposed to roll on the wheels like a cart and the transformers and so on. Okay. So our two top players extended their leads. So Tiara 14 points still. Let it be. Still looking for her first point. Stephen now has 128 points. Charles 30 and Takara 76 points. Okay, we have a game going here. We have a game. All right, let's see how things. Oops, missing some comments here. Okay, oh man, yeah. Okay, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Next question: which North Pole resident is most likely to become jealous of Santa's power? North Pole resident. North Pole resident is most likely to become jealous of Santa's power. Elf. Oh, this time Takara got the jump on Stephen. Elf. Mrs. Claus. Okay, so Elf and Mrs. Claus are taken. Rudolph. There you go. Rudolph. Okay, Elf, Mrs. Claus, and Rudolph. Frosty. Yes, Frosty. That's Snowman. Yes, okay. So Elf, Mrs. Claus, Rudolph, and Frosty. Tiara, you have a North Pole resident that you'd like to throw into the ring here? Let them battle it out? See, this is question number 4. Saint Nick. Okay, Saint Nick. If Saint Nick is not Santa, then you've got a good answer there. Okay, we'll see how this rolls out. Elf is the number 1 answer. Takara is not giving up without a fight. That's clear. Okay, so 45 points for Takara. Jack Frost. Jack Frost is not Frosty, right? Frosty was a snowman. Jack Frost is the one who paints the windows, the frosted windows, and the dew and so on, right? Okay, so I don't think I can give that to you. Any debate on that point? Okay, all right. Rudolph. Rudolph is there. So Stephen, right? These two are not slowing down at all. Yes, they're different. Okay, all right. And Mrs. Claus is there. Mrs. Claus, Let It Be gets her first points. 8 points for Mrs. Claus. Let It Be. Wait, that sounds like Let It Be is Mrs. Claus. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, Let It Be gets the 8 points for the answer, Mrs. Claus. There we go. All right, so at this point, let's see, going from one side to the other, that's 121 points for Takara, 30 points for Charles, 142 points for Stephen, 8 points for Let It Be, and Tiara with 14. Okay, it is a game. Stephen is holding on to his lead, but the lead has narrowed. The margin has narrowed. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's see. Question number 5. Time for the halfway mark. This is a significant landmark here in this game. 5 points halfway through. The question is, where do you like to go barefoot? Where do you like to go barefoot? Okay. Okay, Stephen, the beach. Takara, inside. Let It Be, grass. Okay. Beach. Sorry, Tiara. Beach has been taken. Charles, beach has been taken. That was Stephen's answer. He was the top, the fastest input of the answer, beach. Probably might have a little bit of a lag issue still going on here. But so far we've got Stephen with beach, Takara with inside, Insdai. I'm dyslexic, so it comes out right to me. Inside, grass, and yeah, right, inside the house. Yeah, I was able to process that much. Like I said, pregnant. Where do you like to go barefoot? Okay, well, we'll give you that answer. See how it, I mean, hey, who knows what these survey people say? I mean, they've come up with some weird answers before, right? See what happens here. Tiara, do you have something else in place of beach? Beach was claimed by Stephen. Where you like to go barefoot? I don't know. Let's see. So the beach makes sense. Yeah. Call back to barefoot and pregnant. Right. Yeah. I understood that. But that's a condition more than a place. So I'm wondering. But again, like I said, who knows how these survey people, maybe there's a couple of them that think the way you do. Bed. That seems like an obvious choice. Yeah. Bed. Most people don't wear their shoes to bed, right? Or even their socks. Although my wife in the wintertime often wears socks to bed. She's Filipina, and the winters here are significantly colder in Japan than they are in the Philippines. So, okay, let's see. Sorry, we got all our answers. Let's see how the points come out. Beach is the top answer. So that was, as I said, Stephen got 43 points for beach. 43 for beach. All right. Park. Parks are grassy generally. Grass Grass Park. Let's see what other answers there are to see how lenient I need to be about that. Let's see. Shower. Okay. That makes sense. The shower. Um, shower definitely someplace that you would go barefoot. And bed. There we go. Okay, so Tiara with another 8 points for bed. That's clear. I think I'm gonna give park and grass the benefit of the doubt. Right, yeah. So if somebody said grass and then somebody else gave the answer park, I mean, that seems to be an overlap. So it goes one way, it goes the other, right? Um, so for grass, let it be park 30 points. Oh, you're making a dash for the throne here. Okay, so let's see. Um, I'm sorry, Charles' answer was pregnant. That's not there. And Takara said inside. Inside, inside. Inside is not. I mean, is not specific enough to give you the points for shower. I don't think. Um, it's a near thing. It's a judgment call, but I think I'm gonna not. Uh, Yeah, or split. Yeah, I think. I think we're going to leave it at that. So Takata still at 121 points. Charles with 30. Stephen now at 185 points. Let it be with 38, and Tiara with 22 points. Okay, third place is really hotly contested. First and second are starting to pull away a little bit, but it's still anybody's game. Inside is too broad. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Um, yeah, Charles, you got the second question right. You got points for the second question and haven't been able to put it together since then. Let's see how the second half of this game goes. All right. Here we go. Question number 6. Name something you try to prevent from getting flat. Something you try to prevent from getting flat. Okay. Tire. Okay, Stephen gets tire. Stephen got the answer tire. So Takara, try again. Okay, soda. Soda. Okay. All right. Balloon. Okay, good. All right. We've got tire, soda, butt, balloon, shock face. Good answer. All right. So we've got 4 answers. What about Tiara? Tiara, do you have would you like to submit something? So we've got tire, soda, butt, and balloon. Anything for our Indonesian friend? Tire is one. Yeah, tire definitely. I mean that's it. Selena. Selena's here? No. Who's Selena? Anything for Selena? Boobs. Okay, we're back to the risque answers here now. Okay, butt is a better chance than balloon. Yeah, well, boobs. Who knows? We'll have to see. What kind of mindset were these people in when they answered their survey? Okay, let's check it out. Tire. Okay, tires. Right, tire. Yeah, Stephen. Another 40 points for Stephen. Excellent. Hair. You don't want your hair to be flat. Yeah, okay. All right. Have enough hair left to worry about. But yes, okay. Hair. Nobody got that. All right. Soda. There we go. That's let it be with another answer. 20 points for soda. And beer. I should have thought of that one. That didn't actually occur to me. Soda, but then I didn't expand to beer. Yeah, I don't like flat beer, right? Butt was better than hair. Yeah, you're gonna say that. Okay, yeah. Beer, beer makes sense. It does. Beer makes sense. Flat butt. You don't want your butt to get flat, but okay. Anyway, well, however that all shakes out, the point totals are the point totals, and let's see where we are now. So Takara stuck at 121 points. Come on. Charles still at 30 points. Okay. Stephen is moving ahead. Stephen now with 225 points. Broke the 200-point barrier there. Let It Be now has 58. And Tiara with 22. All right, we have a game here. This is good. This is good. No boobs, no butts, just beer and soda and so on, right? So you gotta think more boring, I guess, if you want to get the big point totals here. Okay. Question number 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 4 questions left, right? Okay. 4 questions left. Question number 7. Here we go. Whose phone number might a child know by heart? Whose phone number might a child know by heart? Okay, parents goes to Takara. Grandma goes to Stephen. There we go. Sorry about that. Home. Okay, home. I think we're going to have home the same as parents. Although, because it's a child, so the child lives at home with their parents. I think is the likely setting. Mom. But mom is still parents, right? Mom is still parents. It's definitely. I think clearly that's going to be an answer, but I'm going to have to give that for parents, covering home and mom also. So parents, grandma, which would be different. Oh, Jay, thank you for Jay, thanks for joining, but grandma is already taken. So if you have another answer, you're welcome to give it. People that claim an answer only we ask them to only type in one answer, but since grandma was previously taken, you're welcome to try again, Jay. So emergency, yeah, right, 911 emergency, right, yeah. That works. Best friend, that works. That's good. Unless they're divorced and address it. Okay. That's really true, Charles. But I'm wondering how deeply the people who were surveyed processed these questions. Seems that sometimes they didn't process them very very carefully at all. Neighbor. Okay, that's a good answer. Neighbor. All right. Charla, do you have another try? Home and mom, like I said, we're going to fold those under parents. So if there's another answer that you have. So we've got, let's see, so I'm sorry, what do we got? So parents, grandma, emergency like 911, best friend, neighbor, all good answers. Tiara, do you have something you'd like to contribute? Okay. Yeah, Jay, I think this is your first appearance on Friendly Feud, if I'm not mistaken. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. We're in this is question number 7 out of a total of 10 questions for the first game. We will have a second game, so if you stick around, you can be here from the beginning of that one. All right, Tiara is thinking hard or is napping. I'm not sure what the situation is. Whoops, I did that again. If I scroll up too far, I lose my comments. All right, so let's, okay, cool. Honored to have you here. Yeah, okay, very first timer. We've got some pizza place. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Good answer. Good answer. All right, let's see what we've got here for the points. Emergency department. Okay, so that was Let It Be, right? Oh, is that Let It Be? Right, Let It Be, 911 emergency. Okay, so Let It Be, 49 points. That's a big point total right there. That might be the top answer, the top point total we've had. So no, there was a 61. That's right, there was a 61. But that's a great answer. Good points. Okay. Home phone. Okay, so home. Like I said, I think that's going to fit under parents. Unless parents shows up separately, we're going to say home phone is the parents. Let's see what else. Grandparents, so grandma, grandparents. That was Stephen, wasn't it? Who came up with that? Let me check. No, yeah, Stephen was grandma, right? So Stephen gets a clear 7 points for grandma, grandparents. Best friend. Okay, best friend was there also. So Charles had best friend. So 3 points for Charles. And yeah, home phone. I'm gonna go with that being parents. That's kind of what I said before. So 37 points for Takara. Okay, so what have we got here at this point? 158 points for Takara. 33 points now for Charles. 232 points for Stephen. 107 points for Let It Be. Tiara still at 22, and Jay is here to show us what he's made of. Getting started. Okay. Grandma makes a pizza, lives on the streets. No kid wants pizza. Yeah. Hey, in my little one-horse town where I grew up, we didn't have a pizza place even. We didn't have a McDonald's. That's how small it was. So anyway, let's see what question number 8 does for our game today. Okay, so here we are, question number 8. So 8, 9, 10, we got 3 questions left. Ready? Here we go. Name a reason why workers might go on strike. Why workers might go on strike? Money. Okay, money. Unfair rules. Money, sorry, Takada got, I'm sorry, Stephen got money. Safety, okay, Charles, safety. Benefits, all right, benefits. These are all good answers. So money, the rules, safety, benefits. Let's see, we haven't heard from Let It Be. Oh yeah, benefits, sorry, Let It Be. We haven't heard from, who we heard from? Tiara and, oh, Jay, that's right. You need another answer because Stephen got money. Shorter hours. Okay. Shorter hours. All right. That's good. So we've got money, rules, safety, benefits, hours, work duties. Okay. All right. Let's see how things come out in the points. Better pay. Okay. Better pay. So that would be money. And money goes to Stephen. Stephen, 69 points. Oh my goodness. Stephen gave himself a big boost there with that top answer. Benefits. Benefits came in there. Let It Be with benefits. 8 points for wow. I guess better pay was just so dominating as the top answer. There aren't many points left for the next 3 answers. So benefits only gets 8 points. No contract. No contract. That's not exactly matching anyone's. No contract is not exactly unfair rules. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit anyone's answer. And better hours. Okay, better hours, shorter hours. So Jay is on the board with shorter hours. 3 points for Jay. Okay. All right, so that's the points for question number 8. Takata still has her 158 points. Charles still has 33. Stephen, wow, Stephen now has 301 points. 301. Let It Be with 115. Tiara with 22, and Jay with 3 points is also on the board. Everyone's on the board now. Okay, that was question 8. We have 2 questions left, 9 and 10. Let's see how this plays out. Name something permanent on a criminal's skin that police use to be sure they've got their man. Name something permanent on a criminal's skin. Tattoo, okay. Takara gets tattoo. Prince, scar, okay. Prince being different than tattoo. Prince. Oh, the fingerprints, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay, DNA. All right. Yeah, DNA is on the criminal skin. Right, fingerprints. Yeah, I finally processed that. I'm slow sometimes. A broken nose. Okay, right. That's definitely part of the skin, right? Nose is right there in our skin. Okay, so what have we got here? We got tattoo, prints as in fingerprints, a scar, DNA, broken nose. That's 5 answers. Tiara, do you have? Wait, let's see if Tiara wants to chime in with an answer here. We haven't heard from her. So tattoo. I'm gonna guess the tattoo is gonna be the top answer. I mean, it came out the fastest, and that seems pretty good. Fingerprints makes a lot of sense. Scar, but I'm gonna guess scar maybe number 2. This is my guess. Tattoo followed by scar. Tattoo followed by scar. Fingerprints, DNA, both of those should very likely are on the top answers. But yeah, maybe there's something else. Not sure, no idea. Okay. All right, well, maybe somebody said that. Okay. Scar could be first. It could be, very well. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how the points come out for question number 9. Okay. Tattoo, right? Tattoo is the number 1, and that was Takara got 41 points for tattoo. Okay. Fingerprint. There we go. Fingerprint. Stephen, 34 points. Excellent. Extending your lead. Scar. Okay, scar. So yeah, so I was wrong. I thought scar might be number 2 ahead of fingerprints, but scar was number 3 with 12 points. That was Let It Be, right? Let It Be with 12 points. And the 4th answer, birthmark. A birthmark. Tiara say birthmark. Okay. Well, we'll give Tiara those points. DNA wasn't there. I mean, that makes sense, especially in our CSI oriented brains here. Yeah, DNA definitely. Birthmark, yeah, birthmark didn't occur to me either, although that makes sense. Yeah, I guess birthmark is on everyone's skin, whereas and I mean, lots and lots of people, not necessarily criminals, have tattoos, but lots of people who are not criminals have tattoos, but it seems that more criminals have tattoos than the average population, maybe something like that. Have I dug myself out of that hole? All right, so we'll give Tiara the 9 points because Takara, her twin, gave them to her, right? So okay, so anyway, let's see. We've got Takara with 199 points. Now there's a great point total. 33 points for Charles, 335 points for Stephen, 127 points for Let It Be, 31 points for Tiara, and still 3 points for Jay. All right. I have a tat of my back on my back. Right, yeah. I have a tat of my nose on my face. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Last question. Last question. First is decided. Second looks, like I said. So let me summarize the points here again. In first place, Stephen with 335. Stephen's going to win. That's the fact of the game here. Second place, Takara has 199 points. Let it be 127. So that's 72 points, and we haven't had that large of a point question yet, a point answer yet. So probably Takara's got second place. Third place looks like Let It Be. Fourth place, very close between Charles and Tiara, and Jay still has a chance. With the top answer, Jay could clearly jump into fourth place. So let's see how this question works. Name an animal associated with a holiday. Name an animal associated with a holiday. Animal. Turkey. That is an animal, part of the animal kingdom. That's right. So turkey. Bunny. Reindeer. Okay, Charles, sorry. Just after Let It Be. Let It Be got bunny. Rabbit is bunny. Yep. Tiara. So rabbit and bunny are the same. Cat. Oh. Takara was late with her answer this time. I'm so used to Takara being up at the beginning there, but that's right. So turkey from Stephen, bunny from Let It Be, reindeer from Jay, cat from Takara, turtle dove from Charles, dog from Tiara. Okay. Wait. Dog or eagle? Try to only submit one unless it's been taken. So like I said, rabbit was taken because that's the same as bunny. So dog, eagle, whatever. Okay, let's see how the points. The earlier questions were easier to see than the later ones. Really? I don't understand why. I kind of made the cards all the same way, but egg, is that an animal or chicken? Sure, why not? Okay, let's see what the survey says. Okay, question number 10. This is it. The last points. Reindeer, top answer. Reindeer. Jay, top answer. 36 big points for Jay. Oh, does Jay claim fourth place? Could very well be. Let's see. Turkey. Turkey was the top answer. Stephen gets turkey. I'm sorry, not the top answer, was the second answer. 28 points for turkey. 28 points for turkey. Bunny, right? Bunny, not even rabbit, but bunny. Bunny was Let It Be was the first one to type in bunny. So Let It Be, 22 points. And black cat. So cat, Takara, took her time and came up with the number 4 answer. So a clean sweep. I think that's only the second clean sweep of the answers. 4 out of 4 answers in the survey claimed. Okay, so the final scores are, the winner is Stephen with 363 points. 363 points for Stephen. Second place goes to Takara with 203 points. 203 points. Okay. Third place to Let It Be with 149 points. 149 for third place. Let It Be. Fourth place, Jay comes in at fourth place with 39 points. Then Charles at 33 points, and closely behind with 31 points was Tiara, 31. Okay. Wow, that was a great game. Excellent. Everyone did very well. Everyone had good answers. And there were periods of time when some people were struggling to find the answers, but everyone finished on a strong note here. Great. Okay, so that is the game. Whoa, reindeer, turkey, black. Oh, that's what I just did. All right, that's off. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. So that was. Let me move that into the played games folder there, and um, whoa, and show. Sorry, I forgot to set this up. I have to play it as an individual, a windowed presentation. If I do it as the full screen, then I don't see anything except the presentation. That's not what I want to do. So, all right, now that I've done that, okay, good. Now I can share this again. So, Eagle, oh, I'm missing, what? If I scroll up too fast or too hard on the comments, I lose them. Oh, high five. Thank you very much. Let it be. I do appreciate the awards. I never expect them, but they're always very much appreciated. Really are. Yeah, it was, yeah, well played, everyone. Yeah. It was a great game. Yeah, it was a great game. Well, Thanksgiving in America is arguably more important than Christmas. Yeah, I mean, to me, I think Thanksgiving is a more American holiday than Christmas. I mean, you know, Thanksgiving, that's really an American holiday. My favorite holiday is Halloween, actually. Maybe I'm into cosplay or something. I don't know, but I mean, it's to me, Halloween is lots of fun for children and adults, and there's all kinds of different activities and so on. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, Thanksgiving. I mean, it is the ultimate family gathering, right? You know, I mean, food is the major focus there. Maybe football for some of the diehard football fans and so on, but and you know, then the following weekend, of course, is shopping, right? I mean, how can you get more American than that? I mean, eating, watching football, and then going shopping. I mean, that's that's America, isn't it? Um, let's see. Fun game, very original. Look forward to next time. Jay, if you stick around, we usually play two games back to back if people have the time. So. Yeah, so yeah, so Jay, yeah, there's another game. So yeah, if you have time to stick around, please do. We'll get that started here in very quickly. I was just catching up on some of the comments while I was preparing the next game. I'd like to thank my mother, my father, my son, my teachers, particularly my typing teacher. Yes, there you go. It's great. Yeah. Comments, you guys make this a lot of fun. Reading the comments is very entertaining. Okay, so that was game one today. March 9th. So game one. Game two, March 29, game two. All right, and we still got Takata and Charles and Let It Be. And oh, Stephen, Tiara, and maybe Jay, and maybe someone else will join. Okay, yeah, I'm glad to join y'all. A really clever game. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It seems that I'm not sure. Some of the people that had the share. Is Share here? Did she comment? Did I miss that? I didn't see her comment. Oh, Steven's out. Okay, well, you're gonna just come in and dominate the game and then bow out, huh? Okay, so give the other players a chance. Very sporting of you, Steven. I do appreciate it. Share is here. Okay, great. Now let's see. Good night from the great white north. All right, excellent. Share. Oh yeah, and share. Yeah, okay. Oh, you were the one that said it. And share. And so okay, all right. I'm confused. Share will come in for Stephen's place. Hopefully, share. Um, the lag is not as great as it has been. Anyway, enough of my blathering on here. Let's get the second game started. Okay, so again, welcome to our second game of Friendly Feud today. Okay, here we go. Oh, Yassine, welcome. We're just getting ready. I have to defend my third place. Yes. We're just getting started with Friendly Feud. Friendly Feud is a game similar to Family Feud, except you play not on teams but individually. You try to guess what are the most. Yeah, thank you, Yassine. Thank you. People try. I read the question. The question appears on the screen, and people try and guess what the most popular answer is going to be. Okay, let's see if I can get this right here. Share that, and that should go on there. Okay, right. Okay, so here we go. So the first person to type in the answer claims that answer. If you are not the first person to type in the same answer, you can choose. You can try a different answer. If you are the first to type in an answer, then you've claimed that answer, and we ask you not to type in more answers because that confuses things, and I'm easily confused, so I ask you not to do that. Okay, so. And you, of course, you get the number of points based on how many people in the survey of 100 people, how many people gave that answer. So good luck to everyone here, and let's get started. There's a wonderful curtain effect. Right? Thank you, PowerPoint. Okay, so Friendly Feud. Question number 1. Everybody ready? Get your fingers on the keyboards and... What happened? Wait a minute. That is not right, is it? I didn't set it up properly. Sorry about that. Let me check this out. Oh, I didn't finish setting that one up. So that, all right, let me check the next one. I have another game prepared. Let me make sure. Okay, this one looks right. Let me check the settings again. Yeah, that's right. So it should be okay to go. All right. Let's see. Sorry about that. I am very sorry about that false start. Let's see if I've got things right this time. Okay, all right. Ready, set, go, as they say here. Okay, I just start a screen so I can show you the. I love that curtain effect, right? So need to have a slide before that, so I got the curtains to open up there. Okay, so again, Friendly Feud, game number 2. Try it again. Here we go. Question number 1. Name something that's legal for a police officer to do, but not for anyone else. Name something that's legal for a police officer to do, but not for anyone else. Speed. Handcuff people. Okay, good answers. Both very policey type answers. So speed, handcuff people, restrain. Handcuffs are a form of restraint. Is that going to overlap? Look up a license plate number. Okay, very true. Okay, so you've got that answer. Check for ID. Okay, good answers. Yeah, let it be. I'm wondering, handcuff people. Handcuffs are a type of restraint. I think those are going to overlap. And since Share had that first, she's going to take the restrain people, pull people over. Okay, yeah, pull people over. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got speed, handcuff people, look up a license plate, check for ID, pull people over. Any more answers? Let's see. Was Jay going to stick around? Perhaps my false start scared him off, or maybe I've just been babbling on too much. He couldn't take it anymore. Perhaps the same with Tiara. Are there more answers out there? We've got good answers here, but there might be another answer or two that appeared in the survey that no one has given yet. Any more answers? No? Okay, Tiara had to go to work. Oh, okay, sorry, I missed that comment. Sorry, she had to leave to get her day started. Okay, makes sense. Okay. All right, so that being the case, Jay, did he also decide to leave? I mean, he said he was going to leave, but we tried to convince him to stay. I guess we didn't convince him. All right, so assuming that Tiara and Jay are gone, Takara even beat me in that answer, right? Okay. All right, let's see how the points come out for this first question, the first of 10 questions in our second game today. Speed, that's right. Takara had speed. Takara has speed, 63 points for the first answer. Off to a blazing start. Arrest someone. So arrest someone. But they do have to use it judiciously. Yes, with an extra special effect. Yeah, PowerPoint makes it pretty easy to add these effects, right? So I mean, it doesn't take any skill on my part except to click the right button. Citizen arrest is arguable. Right, yeah. But again, we're going with, not factual answers, but just whatever these people in the survey happen to answer. Handcuffs can be used to detain or arrest. Yeah, so I mean, it seems to me that handcuff people, that implies arrest. So I think I'm going to go with that. Unless handcuffs or restraint or something comes someplace else, I think that's enough of an overlap. What we got here? Run red lights. Okay, so that's different than speeding, but speeding was already the first one. So traffic-related ones were the 2 out of the top 3. And what's this? Carry or use a gun. Okay, so again, what are these? These must not be Americans who are answering this, because there are lots of Americans who are not police that are carrying guns. And legally, right? It is legal. Normal people can carry guns and use guns. Exactly, right. So again, I'm not saying that these answers are correct. What I'm saying is this is what people answered, right? So arrest someone, I'm going to go with the handcuffs, which was Share. Share got arrest someone for handcuffs. So 21 points for Share. So that's our first question. Takara has 63 points and Share 21. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Okay, so that was the first question. Takara off to an early start an early lead with 63 points. Share close behind with 21, and everyone else looking for their first points. Here we go. Question. Whoops. Sometimes the comments don't scroll up automatically. I guess if I go back and look and I don't scroll back down to the bottom. I know I'm just adding more detail. That was really part of speeding. More people can carry. How many states are open carry? I don't know. A lot, yeah. The Second Amendment and handcuffs. Well, there's consensual with handcuffs. All right, we're getting into the adult arena there. So let's go back to our friendly feud game. Question number 2. Name something that often looks better in advertised pictures than in real life. Something that often looks better in advertised pictures than in real life. Food, people. Both good answers. Food, that's a great answer. People, that's an excellent answer. Which one of those would be number one? I'm not sure. Food seems pretty good. Vacation spots, yeah, they always manage to, those professional photographers that they hire get paid the big bucks because they really make, an ordinary place look extraordinary, right? Those vacation brochures, cars, right? That's another good one. Food is number one. I have a suspicion that food is going to be number one also. But again, these people answering the surveys, they don't always follow the norm, it seems. Oh, Charles making point predictions now. 61. Okay. All right. So let's see. Share, Takara, Charles, let it be. Yassine, are you still there? Did Yassine answer the last question? I thought he did. Maybe I talked too long for him also. Anybody know what happened to Yassine? Oh yeah, he had checked for ID. Yeah, he had the policeman answer. Nope. Okay, Yassine, we're still wait for a few more seconds here, and then we're going to check the points. So what have we got? Share with food, Takata with people, Charles with vacation spots, let it be with cars. And no more answers. So let's see what the points say. Will I have a clean sweep? 4 answers. The first answer is food of share. 56 points to take the lead. Yes, to take the lead at this point. Clothes. Interesting. Good answer. One that didn't occur to any of us. Clothes. All right. People. People was, Carter's answer, 14 points. Did you take back the lead? We'll have to see here. And cars for Let It Be. Let It Be gets her first 5 points of the game. Oh, wow. I think this is a Takata points to her 67 points. 0, Let It Be. Share had 21 points, 56 points, and 97 points. We have 2 players tied for first place. I said, I think that's a first in our friendly feud game. Thought of clothes, should have said that. Yeah. Hindsight is always 20/20, as they say. Yeah. Clothes. Yeah, it makes sense. But then again, all of these answers I thought were good. Food, people, vacation spots. I'm actually kind of surprised that one makes a lot of sense. Cars was there, right? Yeah, cool. I think that is the first. Yeah, I think it is the first time we've got 2 people in first place with the exact same number of points. Okay, so after two questions, 2 people with 77 points, and everyone else is scrambling to catch up. Here we go. Question number 3. Name an animal whose print looks natural on them, but gaudy when your neighbor wears it. Okay, name an animal whose print looks natural on them, but gaudy when your neighbor wears it. Cheetah, zebra. Okay, 2 good answers. Leopard, cheetah, zebra, leopard. Cheetah. Sorry, Charles. Cheetah has been taken. That was Takara. Even if it is cheetah, I'm still going to give it to Takara. Cheetah. Got a little carried away with your E key there, right? But we've got three answers. Charles or Yassine, if you're still around, you're welcome to participate. What do we say here, friends? Charles is thinking deeply about his next answer. So cheetah, zebra, leopard. What other animal print? Cow. Okay. Cow. All right. Yeah. I remember when Gateway computers used like a cow pattern on their boxes when they were shipping their computers. I don't know if you remember that, but anyway, let's see what the points are. Leopard is top answer. Let it be 50 points for leopard. Zebra. Zebra. Share. 9 points. Oh, does that mean? Yes, that must mean that Share has pulled ahead of Takara. Tiger. Nobody came up with tiger. We had leopard and cheetah and zebra, but no tiger. Interesting. Cheetah. Cheetah that was Takara. The first answer, but the lowest one on the list. Still a good answer. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 84 points for Takara. Charles still playing it coy. What likes to come from behind? Okay. 55 points for Let It Be. 106 points for Share. And Yassine, if you come back, you're still looking for your first points. Okay. I definitely didn't think tiger. Actually, that occurred to me. I didn't know if it would show up, but I mean, cheetah, leopard, yeah, why not tiger? I mean, it came to my head before cow did, but that's just me. All right. So congratulations, Share. You are in the lead. Okay, question number 4. Right? Yeah, I like cow more than tiger. I definitely rather be in a room with a cow rather than a tiger. That's for sure. Yeah. Or even in an open field with a cow rather than a tiger. Yeah, I just don't want to be in too close a proximity with a tiger unless there's a glass window, strong glass window, or a strong fence between us, right? All right. Question number 4. Still early in the game. Everyone has a chance. Name something you only consume when you go to a fast food restaurant. Name something you only consume when you go to a fast food restaurant. Fries, okay. Pommes frites, right? The French fries. Coke, right? Coke will go with any kind of sodas, I'm assuming there. Fries that has already been taken, right? So let it be. Come up with another answer. We've got fries, the pommes frites, the fried potato, right? Onion rings, okay, onion rings. Chicken nuggets, okay, chicken nuggets. There we go. Yeah, chicken nuggets. You can get those, I guess, elsewhere, but basically, yeah, that's a staple of the fast food franchises here. So fries, Coke, soda, cola, whatever, onion rings, and chicken nuggets. Okay, we've got 4 answers, 4 active people playing, so let's see how the points come out here. And notice it had French fries, Takara. Not going to give up without a fight, that's for sure. 52 big points for Takara. To reclaim the lead, I'm sure. Well, maybe not necessarily. Burger. Yeah, nobody said burger. Interesting. Nobody said burger. I guess burger is something that lots of people cook at home on the barbecue grill and so on, so that didn't pop to a lot of people's minds. Milkshake. Okay, milkshake. Yeah, that's probably true. Don't often make milkshakes at home. More likely to make a smoothie at home than a milkshake. But yeah, okay, cool. Uh, I'm making up shorthand to get my answers in now. Okay, there you go. Um, Not a Coke, right? Not a Coke. Milkshake is not a Coke. No, not going to go with that one. Yeah. And chicken nuggets. There we go. Let it be with chicken nuggets. 4 points for chicken nuggets. Oh, only two answers out of the possible four this time. Hmm. Come on, players. We want to see those clean sweeps when everybody gets one of the answers in the survey. But let's see. So Takara has reclaimed her lead now. 136 points for Takara. Charles still looking for his first points. Let It Be now has 59 points. Share still at 106. And Yassine, if he comes back, he's still looking to score. All right. So that was question number 4. We're headed for the midway point here. Question number 5. Yeah, great game we've got. Here we go. Question number 5. Name the person who you most try to avoid having an argument with. Name the person you most try to avoid having an argument with. Spouse. Okay. Yeah, okay, X. There you go. Boss, mother-in-law. Are we going to give that to Takara? I mean, yeah, spouse is number 1, but where does spouse come in? Spouse. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming that who cares unless the kids know? All right, X. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll see. So we've got our answers. Let's see how the points come out here. The answer number 1, partner. So partner, spouse. I guess so. Spouse is a combination of partner and spouse. Okay. Anyway, we'll. I'm not giving anything to Takara. She earned that. Yeah. Even if her keyboard was playing tricks on her, you got it. Yep. All right. And parent. Okay. Parent. Nobody said parent. Spouse, ex, boss, mother-in-law. Okay. So no points for parents. Boss. There we go. Charles. Boss. 8 points for Charles. You're on the board. And child. You don't want to argue with your child. So nobody came up with mother-in-law or ex or what else was in there? Mother-in-law, ex. Yeah, best friend was not there either. Yeah, okay, so only, come on, guys, let's get those clean sweeps again. So only 2 people, again, out of the 4 got the points for this question. So let's see, Takara had 47, now up to 183 points. Charles now with 8. Let It Be 59. Share with 106. Okay. So it's still a good game. That's only the halfway point. Lots of things could happen before the end of this game. You're running away with last. Yes, you are dominating last place. That's right. Okay, here we go. Question number 6. We're into the second half of the game now. Here it comes. Name a safety device that older cars didn't have. Name a safety device that older cars did not have. Seatbelts, right? Now we're getting pretty old now, but yes, seatbelts. Definitely something, brakes, anti-slip, so the anti-lock brakes, I think, is what you're going for, if that's what it's still called. Airbags, okay. Backup camera, okay, those are all good answers. Those are all safety devices found on cars, and yeah, relatively recent additions. Let's see. Airbags is number 1. Charles. Oh, you're going to give up that last place status if you're not careful here. But so far you're safe. 38 points for airbags. Seatbelts, 34 points. Anti-lock brakes, right? Anti-slip, anti-lock. Share gets 10 points. Anti-lock brakes. Can we have a clean sweep? Child locks. Oh, child locks. No backup camera. Right. Oh, okay. Well, 3 out of 4. That's an improvement. What do we got here? Oh, my goodness. Takara is starting to dominate here. She's got over 200 points now. 217 points now for Takara. Charles now has 46 points. Let it be 59. And Share with 116 points. Okay, so about 100-point lead has opened up. After 2 questions, Takara and Share were tied at 77. Now, after 6 questions, Takara has pulled away with a 100-point lead. Okay, small catalytic converter. Catalytic converter is not a safety device, so to speak. I don't think it is. It is a relatively recent addition to cars, so it's something that older cars didn't have. But I would guess that's not really considered safety device. The other answers are all good. The backup camera, the airbags, anti-lock brakes, child locks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're at question number 7. So we still have 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 questions left. All right. Here comes the question. Name an occupation that people consider caring. Name an occupation that people consider caring. Environmental safety. Okay, yeah. An ERS. An ERS. Okay. It's kind of ERS. Are we going to give that to her? I think. I mean, yeah. I think. Yeah. Okay, doctor. Okay. I think. Yeah. Caregiver. Okay. So ERS. We're going to assume that you meant nurse. So doctor, orderly. Okay. So we're all going medical profession here, right? Or more or less caregiver. Yeah. Clearly she meant nurse. Yeah, I know, but I love to tease her. Okay. What else have I got to do? Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's see how the points come out in this one. Nurse, or in Kata's case, ERS is the top answer. 44 points for ERS. Doctor, 23. Doctor, let it be. 23 points. 23. Oh, making a play for this game, right? Coming close up to second place. Can you make a play for first? Teacher. See, yeah, there you go, Charles. Yeah, I'm a teacher. I'm hurt that you guys did not say that teacher was a caring profession. I mean, come on now. I care. Okay. And child care provider. So a care provider, caregiver, child care provider is caregiver. We're going with that. 12 points for Share. 12 points for Share. Okay. Charles had orderly. Sorry. Yeah, that's too bad. Teacher was a great answer, but you'd already locked in orderly, right? Can I trade in my answer? Thank you. You know I care. Yeah. Teacher trade it. Nah, I mean, I'd like to, because then we'd have the clean sweep, and I always like to see the clean sweep. Yeah. Tell you what, I'll give you 6 points. 6 points for teacher, because you were the only one to say that, and it was late, but it was before I revealed that answer. So we'll give you the 6 points and see how that works. Okay. So here we go. Takara still pulling ahead here, 261 points now. Charles with that 6 points goes up to 52 points. Let It Be now has 82 points. And Share with 128 points. Okay, that was question number 7. Question number 8, we got 8, 9, 10. 3 questions left. 3 questions left. 3 top answers could make a big difference for anyone in this game. So let's see how it works. Question. Name a place you visit where you aren't allowed to touch anything. Name a place you visit where you aren't allowed to touch anything. And I'm assuming this is pre-COVID, so museum, China shop. Good answers. Good answers. Museum, yeah. Don't touch Tutankhamun's mummy or whatever, right? Museum, sorry Charles, Share has museum. The zoo, you're not allowed to, you shouldn't, it's not a safe thing to do, right? Yeah. Yeah, mommy, I want to pet the tiger. Yeah, a bad idea, but good answer. Very good answer. So we've got museum, China shop, zoo, and what's Charles going to come up with? Something original, I'm sure. Anywhere your mom takes you, right? Yeah. Keep your hands in your pockets, right? I don't want to see your hands out of your pockets. Yeah. It reminds me, I went into a shop. It was a Christmas shop, and it was full of all these imported Christmas decorations and things, all kinds of nativity scenes and so on. Factory floor. Okay, good. You could visit a factory floor. Anyway, at this shop, my friend walked in there and he had his hands in his pockets, and I was walking around. I wasn't touching anything, but I was looking at things and pointing and so on. And the proprietor of that particular small shop said, "Oh, I appreciate your friend because he's, he knows enough to keep his hands in his pocket." So, put me in my place. Anyway, getting on to the points here. Museum or gallery. Okay, museum, gallery is the top answer. Share. 68 points. Wow, 60. See, this game is not decided yet. 68 points. That's big. All right. The next answer is the zoo. The zoo for Let It Be. The zoo for Let It Be. 20 points for Let It Be. Gentleman's Club? Gentleman's Club. What is a gentleman's club? I'm sorry, I'm not a gentleman, so I don't know what a gentleman's club is. A gentleman's club? I mean, isn't that like where the rich old guys, it's like a country club, but without the golf course or something? I don't know. All right, gentleman's club. Or maybe... the lap dancers, is that strippers? Really? That's a gentleman's club? Okay. But how are you supposed to put the dollar bills in never mind. Okay. The fourth answer is China shop. Okay, Takata comes up with 5 points for China shop. There we go. Okay. That was right. That was, yes. Takata had China shop, zoo. Okay, so 3. Nobody had Gentleman's Club for some reason. Nobody had Gentleman's Club. It's tied for China shop for 5 points. Okay, so that was question number 8. We still have 2 questions left. We've got a game here. 266 points for Takata, 52 for Charles, 102 for Let It Be, 196 points for Share. 96 points for Share. Like the Playboy Bunny Clubs. Okay. You guys are a lot more knowledgeable. I guess I've been in Japan too long. But yeah, so looking at this, 2 more top answers from Share definitely could win this for you. Even the right points in a first and a second combination might be able to do it. So a little pressure, both on Share and Takata. Let It Be, First place is going to be tough. You're 164. Yeah, that's going to be tough to go up to first, but second place is still within reach. So we got to see how things shake out here. Question number 9. We asked 100 women, name a gift that you'd always be happy to get from your partner. Name a gift that you'd always be happy to get from your partner. Flowers, diamonds. Charles, I think you're at a disadvantage here. Got the wrong chromosomes combination there. Flowers and diamonds, cash. Time. Okay. Oh, all right. You hate flowers, but you wrote flowers as your top answer. Okay. All right. There's female logic at work there, I guess. Sorry, that sounded bad. That's not what I meant. Okay. I mean, hate is a strong word, but I wouldn't want them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather have a plant because the plant lives and grows and provides oxygen and so on. The flowers implies cut flowers implies something that's going to wilt and die, and that's a little depressing, right? Yeah, much better a potted plant that's going to continue to grow and thrive with a little care. Okay, let's see how the points come out. Oh, sorry, I backed up. Flowers. Flowers is the top answer. Okay, 43 points. It's now gotten tougher for share, but I wouldn't say impossible yet. Jewelry. Jewelry. Gonna go with diamonds as jewelry. I mean, the guy's not gonna give you a little piece of stone diamond there, right? He's gonna be mounted in something, and that's going to be jewelry. So I'm going to go with that. 29 points for share. Money, cash. Let it be. Yes. See, the ladies have the top 3 answers there. 13 points. Excellent. And chocolate. Sorry, Charles. I'd rather have chocolate than your time. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's now gotten to be a real challenge to catch up with Takata. 309 points for Takata. 52 still for Charles. 115 for Let It Be. 225 for Share. It's looking like this game has been decided. But let's just see how the point totals shake out for the last one. Quality time is great. It is a great answer, but these are not great survey participants. So I broke the 200s. Wow, yes, you did. Well over 200, 225 with one question remaining. So way to go. All right, here we go. I'm used to thinking differently than these people. Yes. Okay, here we go. The last question, question number 10. That'll wrap it up for today. I've been on for over an hour and a half, about 2 hours now. Okay, sorry, here we go. Question number 10. Name a gift that would be romantic to get from your husband, but creepy to get from your father-in-law. Romantic from your husband, but creepy from your father-in-law. What gift would that be? Have we had that question before? Lingera. I'm assuming that's lingerie. Sorry, Let It Be. We're going to give that to Takata's mangled attempt at lingerie, right? A nod to you, tip of the hat for spelling it, but yeah, we're going to give that to Takata. Right, lingerie, right? Okay, whatever. That's what I was trying to say, and then just throw the letters in. Yeah, let us see. So. Yeah, correct spelling you, but yeah, okay. Let's see. So we've got Linera from Takara, which we'll accept as lingerie. Bath oils. Um, Poetry from Charles. Wait. So share, bath oils. Let it be. Let it be. Have you come up with another answer? Vacation tickets. Sorry, there it is. Vacation tickets. It's the French word. Depends. Okay. So vacation tickets, all right, is our answer, and poetry round out the four answers. Here we go. Let's see how this comes out. 44 points for lingerie. Okay, 44 points for lingerie. So there you go, Takara. You can jot that down. 44 points, and that's the spelling. Okay. Flowers. Flowers. I mean, flowers. Be romantic from your husband, yes, but creepy from your father-in-law? If your father-in-law gave you flowers, would that be creepy? I mean, flowers. I mean, maybe if they were red, a dozen red roses or something like that might be a little bit, but you just your average everyday bouquet of flowers. Yeah, not creepy. Okay. So again, yeah, it's these survey people are not thinking clearly. But we are, right? Right? Okay. Um, Jewelry. Jewelry. Um, Nobody said jewelry, and again, yeah, jewelry doesn't seem nearly as. I mean, it's on a whole different level than lingerie. Yeah, lingerie. That's. I mean, without a doubt, that's creepy. But jewelry, I don't know. Chocolates. Hey, I mean, I don't care what relation the guy is to you. If he gives you chocolates, how can that be creepy? I mean, okay, if he was your stalker or something, that might be. But I mean, chocolates. I mean, okay. So what did we do here? So we managed to just allow Takata to rub our noses in it, so to speak, by being the only one to come up with an answer, and it being the top answer to the final question. Of course, it was a win on both sides because we were able to tease her about her spelling. So 353 points is Takata's final score. Charles ends with 52. Let It Be third place with 115 points, and Share second place, 225 points. That is your second place finish, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Share. The Queen has returned, right? Yeah. We scared off Stephen, so Takata has reclaimed her crown. Yeah. Actually, 46 without the crying. Yeah, well, men cry, right? That was one of the things. Men crying. There's lots of movies that have that, but the scene that I remember, the character I remember, men crying, was from The Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Jack Black and Jude Law and who was the other? Who was the other? Was that Kate Winslet? Anyway, so yeah, The Holiday, and Jude Law says, yeah, he cries all the time. He's a major weeper or whatever. Yeah, so men cry. Yeah. Hell to the yeah. There's no crying in Friendly Feud. Yeah, you're collecting second place ones, right? Yeah, Takada has a large collection of first place. In fact, I've taken to doubling up and only giving her one for the double win, but I may have to stop doing that. Obviously, today I can't. She only gets the one win, so that's almost like a loss. No. All right. So it's been good. We had another good game here. That's the end of the slideshow. I'll take that off there. And yeah, I will fix that Family Feud slide presentation, PowerPoint presentation that I hadn't quite finished yet. I guess I saved it without quite without quite completing the preparations there. So I'll take care of that. Yep. Thank you. Let it be. Yeah. Third place. Yes. I'll send you your third place certificate. Share your second place, and Takata again your first place. High five. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate it very much. Again, always a surprise when I get these awards, but they're always greatly appreciated. I really do. Thank you very much. Like I said, I've been here for a couple hours now, about ready to get off the computer here for a little bit, or at least switch from broadcasting to something a little more boring, do some class preparation things that I need to get done. Yeah, it was a good game. It was good. I mean, like I said, we had the first loss, or the first second place finish for Takata in a long time. She didn't win, and we had our first ever tie during a game when two people had the lead with exactly the same scores. So a bunch of firsts here. It's been good. Need to get dinner. Okay, sounds good. What's for dinner? Okay, 43 days. 43 days? I don't know. Enjoyed the game. Fun as always. Thank you, Daniel. 43 days. What's 43 days? Don't I know it? Don't know yet. I have to look in the fridge. Oh, okay. Yep. That's me. Yeah. These people that, have recipes, and then, they go and they buy the ingredients for recipes. I'm just amazed at that. My method is, I buy a bunch of stuff that seems like I could use it. I can eat it somewhere at some time, do something with it, put it in the refrigerator, and then eventually I get around to making some sort of concoction with all those ingredients. Usually it comes out pretty good, at least edible to my taste buds anyway. Let's see. Since Takata didn't win. Oh, okay. Wow. People keeping track of these things. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And don't I know it is the not coining often? And don't I know it is the not coining often? Oh, coining. Okay. All right. Coining as in the awards? Different frequency here, which is evident in my clues. Yes. Yes. Different frequency. Yes. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm really quite pleased with the performance. The lag doesn't seem to be nearly as bad. Share, was right in it. I mean, obviously, she got second place, right in it up to the end. So, and let it be also over 100 points. It seems that the lag is not as bad as it has been in the past. So things are improving. Just at 1 year old, HAPS is coming along very strongly. I'm very happy to be in, not at the ground floor, but a relatively or fairly early adapter of HAPS. Like I said, I was not a broadcaster until HAPS came along. I was just starting to look into broadcasting and searching for different alternatives. And that was just about 2 months ago. About 2 months ago, I started looking into it, and I was aware that Periscope was going away, so I didn't even bother doing anything with Periscope. And I hadn't done anything with Periscope before that. Like I said, I wasn't broadcasting. And then as I was looking around, of course, there's the Facebook Live and YouTube and things like that. But then I found HAPS, and I can broadcast simultaneously to multiple locations. I mean, how can you beat that? It's great. Charles, you want the most intelligent loser? Oh, you deleted it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, loser has two meanings. I mean, one, legitimately, somebody who doesn't win is a loser, right? So second place is the number one loser or something. I don't know, but then again, loser does have that detrimental meaning to it. So yeah. That's another thing though. I'm terrible about being politically correct. I don't consciously, intentionally insult anyone. Um, but I don't know why. I meant that he was very intelligent and he can't get an award for. He can get an award for losing this game, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, but this political correctness, and I hear lots of people, talking about it on both sides. Oh, we need to be politically correct, and then there are other people who are like, it's kind of, gone off the deep end. People are stumbling over themselves trying to be politically correct, um, and perhaps the bigger problem is that people are too sensitive, that are taking offense at things that are clearly not meant to be offensive, right? Almost anything you say is not right anymore. Yeah, I mean, people of small stature, little people, small people. I mean, dwarf, dwarf. Dwarfism is like a medical condition, and not all people of small stature are technically dwarves. Midget, does that have a negative connotation? Again, I'm not a midget, and I'm not a small person, um, not small in height nor around the waist either way. So midget to me is simply a way of identifying someone of a small stature. Know that bottom is better for the most, but the bottom thing is sigh. Not that that is the only reason I'm winning the last place, but it is a factor. Okay, I think if you are around at the time, right? Yeah. Jay Opera just subscribed. Well, thank you, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we missed you in the last game here. We're hoping you'd. I think midget is rude for people. Yeah, and I don't understand why. Midget, to me, doesn't have any negative connotations. But then that's just me. And again, I'm not, a small person, so I don't know why. But see, and I guess that's kind of my point. Is if I would use the term midget, it's clear. For me, it's definitely not meant to be derogatory on any level to anyone. And if people are upset by that, I think at least a small part of the blame for that has to fall on the listener, the person who's offended, because it certainly was not my intention. Yeah, there's also the person of the class who has a say. Yeah, when everything a midget is offensive, and little person is more accepted. Little person, yeah. I guess if you look at the phrase midget, I don't midget. Why is midget? I don't know why. Little person. Yeah, it does seem to be more positive because it has the word person in there. You're recognizing the personhood of that person. So that makes sense that would be better. But to be offended by the word midget, again, if I offend anybody with that word, it's totally unintentional. Because as you can see, I'm white. Honky cracker whitey, not a bother to me. Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think of myself as coming from white trash, basically. My parents were poor. My father was not highly educated and worked in physically taxing jobs and things like that because of his lack of education. We didn't have a lot of money, and that's, I'm sure, that had an influence on on my being an only child at a time in America when most families were having two, three children. Um, I think of myself as white trash to a certain. I mean, I kind of label myself as coming from that. But hey, that's just a descriptive phrase. Um, Judgmental? No, it's. I mean, if it's an accurate description. I mean, came from. I mean, my parents actually lived in a trailer house for a period of time. I think they moved. Yeah, they moved out of the trailer house before I was born. A little bit of upward mobility there, but when when you start that low, it doesn't take much to move up, I guess. But yeah, in fact, I've described, my parents, when I was, referring back to them. Yeah, we're basically, uh, white trash. I mean, yeah, not highly educated, but maybe not white trash because at least they weren't racist, at least not openly. But maybe that's because we didn't have a lot of people of color around us um, in Iowa where I lived. Well, if someone were to say all white people are racist, trash isn't a nice word. Yeah, it isn't trash, garbage. Yeah, but again, it's used. It's a label on a certain group of people with a certain social status that, yeah, all blankets are bad. Absolutely, right? Um, yeah, absolutely all generalizations are wrong. Yeah. All blanket statements are bad, right? Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, yeah, people of color and blacks, so I mean, people of color, is, yeah, that's the more encompassing term, right? Um, but then again, I want to say, hey, why am I not a person of color? I mean, I'm not white. My beard is pretty close to white now, as you can see, but my skin clearly is pink, and pink is a color. So why am I not a person of color? I mean, no, I'm saying that, actually, and again, not meaning to be offensive, but uh, you know, a group should have a way to refer to themselves that they are comfortable with, right? Yeah, aren't we pink? Exactly, right. True. White is a color. Well, actually, white. Yeah, white is either a combination of all colors or the absence of color, depending on whether you're talking about uh, the pigments. Lack of color. Is white, and if you put lights together, all the colors combination make white or whatever, right? Yeah, it is a pink. I want to identify as a pink person, right? Yeah, I'm a person of color. I'm pink. Yeah. Pink, yeah, that's another one. A pinko, pinky, pinko. Used to refer to communists, right? You pinko scum or whatever they used to call, back when communism, which I mean, of course, this, McCarthyism was before my time, right? That was in the 50s, the 50s, right? McCarthyism, when there were so many brilliant people who, the more liberal thinkers who were more friendly and more open-minded to ideas of socialism and so on, right? Communists, exactly. But why is communist a bad thing? I mean, communism is an ideological standpoint. I mean, you have a view of things. It doesn't mean that you're planning a coup or against the government. I mean, it's a viewpoint. Um, in the same way that the people that believe in democracy or and communist. that was at a time when socialism wasn't even, people didn't talk about socialism or socialists. It was communists and so on, right? Um, the Soviets colored everything. They want it to sound scary and evil. Yeah. Again, that's, America, um, I think, is the major culprit there. Um, trying to make communism sound worse than it is, which I think has been a great disservice. Um, well, we're getting really political now. I'm getting really political now. You guys are China, yeah. Um, and yeah, but there's arguments about whether those are actually communist countries or if they are more or less dictatorships or oligarchies, with the just a facade of communism. They label themselves communist to try and cloud the issue. Um, I'm Canadian, but yeah, communism has been awful. Um, yeah, but socialist programs are good, right? I mean, Social Security. I want to collect uh, my Nenkin, which is what we call it here in Japan, Nenkin, which is the Social Security. I want, I've been paying into it. I think it's a good thing. I was happy to pay into it. Happy, maybe that's overstating it, but I was, very willing to pay into the national retirement system with the idea that in the future I would be able to claim my own part of that. Um, that's socialism. We have national health insurance here, so that basically, I mean, everyone in the country is covered by health insurance. So instead of paying the whole thing, we pay basically 30% of what the doctor bill would be. Anytime you go to the doctor, you only pay 30%. That's a socialist idea. Communism never been a freedom thing to my knowledge. I was too until I found out I could get it back. I couldn't get it back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, I'm paying into the Japanese system, and I guess Japan and America have some sort of arrangement so that the credits that I build up by paying into the Japanese system actually can apply to the American system, so that I can qualify to get American Social Security. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, though. I really, at this point, feel, although I carry an American passport, and my mother still lives in America, um, I feel, rather separated from America in a lot of ways. It's still where I was born, where I grew up. Like I said, I still carry an American passport. Okay, Takara, getting too political for you, I say. Oh, sorry, Let It Be. Yeah, getting too political for Let It Be. There we go. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for sticking around after the game. It's been fun. Yeah, it turned really political here. Yeah. And that's something that it's very nice when people can have open and honest and friendly conversations about whatever the topic is, even those taboo topics like politics or religion, or whatever. I mean, I really hate talking about the weather all the time, because it's safe, right? And I'm not a sports fan. I used to be. Used to be a sports fan. Used to love watching baseball, football, basketball, especially college sports, because I felt that always preferred college sports to the pro. Not always. The later part of my sports enthusiasm was geared toward college sports, because I felt that they were less geared toward chasing the dollar. They were doing it for the enjoyment of the sport, as well as school pride and things like that. Of course, a lot of them were eyeing the professional leagues and making the big money that way. But not everybody that played college, the majority of people who played college sports did not become professional players, right? There's a lot more colleges than there are professional teams, right? Uh, yeah, college is a lot more fun. To me, like basketball, it almost, I mean, those guys are, the pros are so good. It's, I don't know if it's, to me, it's less exciting. I mean, to see the mistakes, to see, uh, you know, the lack of perfection among the players actually, to me, makes a more interesting game than the pros. And for me, that's every game. Football. I'd rather watch college football than professional football. Baseball. I don't watch a lot of college baseball. Um, I don't watch a lot of baseball at all. Like I said, I don't really watch sports anymore. I think the college football and basketball try so much harder to make plays. Yeah. Um, yeah, I just, college sports are just, they're a lot of fun. I'd rather play basketball than watch it. Yeah, me too. 40 years ago, 30 years ago, um, 20 years ago. Yeah, even up to 20 years ago. But at 61, um, got to find somebody my own speed. I never was a really good basketball player. Iowa, Iowa has great basketball. The University of Iowa has a strong. The Hawkeyes are good. But if you know anything about Iowa, you play age appropriate basketball, right? But if you know anything about Iowa, Iowa is a wrestling state, right? Iowa tied, I think, UCLA in the number of NCAA championships won consecutively in any sport. 10 national championships by the Iowa wrestling team. Um, yeah, wrestling is a big, and wrestling and basketball both are winter sports. Both indoor sports, both during the winter, and so basically you have to choose if you're going to be a wrestler or a basketball player. And I was a wrestler, so not a big bubble bouncer. That's how the wrestlers at my school referred to the basketball players, the bubble bouncers. But I love to watch college basketball. It's a lot of fun, and some of the players are really excellent, and yeah, I enjoy it. So I'm too tall for basketball, too handsome for most women. Okay. Uh, they is intimidated, rolls eyes down. Mount Fuji. Yeah. Um, but my view of professional sports parallels, my views of professional actors and musicians. And I'm talking about the top 1%, not the majority. Um, and that's true of professional sports too. I actually enjoyed watching the minor league baseball. I watched quite a bit. When I lived in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, we had the minor league. I think we had was it the Double A or the Triple A? They changed status at some time. I think they were the Triple A team. Thank you, Mount Fuji. Yeah, I think they were the Triple A farm team for the Cincinnati Reds, the Cedar Rapids Reds, and so we got to see players moving both up and down, right? So players that we got to watch or moving, their way up into the major leagues and so on. Um, but no, those games I found actually in a lot of ways more interesting than the major league games. The arts feed the soul, and the sports does too. But yeah, the top are absurdly overpaid. Teachers are underpaid totally. Yeah, there's so many professions that are underpaid. I mean, the ones that we really depend on are mostly underpaid. I mean, uh, artists are something special, and they deserve to be rewarded. For developing that special talent. But when as our politicians, yeah. Although, yeah. Um, when artists are obscenely overpaid by my standards, which my standards are my own and no one else's. I understand that. It's rather depressing to me, and what I think needs to happen is that people, everyday people like us, need to start shaming these overpaid entertainers, right? The millionaire movie stars and the millionaire rock stars and the millionaire artists of all types, and the millionaire baseball players and football players and so on. We need to, instead of admiring them and say, oh wow, isn't that great? You're getting paid $40 million a year for kicking the football through the uprights, 2 or 3 times a game. Wow, that's just amazing. No, shame them. How dare you? How can you in good conscience take that much money for that little bit that you do? I mean, yeah, you're entertaining us, but not that much. You're not. I mean, the guy that puts the frost the cornflakes in the box, he's doing something that's more filling. I don't know. They have been playing ball this whole time during COVID while we're locked down. Yeah, yeah, and I mean that's kind of good, actually, isn't it? I mean, people need to be distracted. They are performing a service. They are doing something that is valued, and since it is, since what they do is valued, they should be uh, uh, rewarded for that, but not to the extent that they are now. And yeah, as Charles is saying, CEOs, um, again, so the CEO of Ford Motor Company or whatever, or Amazon or whatever, hey, they aren't the ones that are actually putting the cars on the road. They aren't the ones who are actually putting the goods in the boxes and shipping them out. So why are they paid such a ridiculously high? Um, they're abusing man. It's a form of abuse, I think. Not the CEO of Haps though. Yeah, I mean, Haps seems to be good. Again, I'm so new to it and know so little about the business structure and so on. But yeah, the people that I've seen, the people that I've interacted with, Peter a little bit is the one. I guess Pablo is not the CEO or anything. He's more technical and so on. But yeah, Hap seems to be great. Yeah, Hap's smaller than Amazon. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, um, by far. Uh, they've already made their millions. Star Trek Society would be nice. Yeah, the idea, but Star Trek Society, isn't that socialism? I mean, they're not people. Don't do things, for the monetary reward. It's basically the people that are the most gifted, who are the most talented at a certain task. Those are the ones who are assigned that task, right? Mark something or another. He's been, yeah, Mark. Yeah, I remember that name. Haven't talked to him though. Have talked to Peter just slightly, and Pablo, of course, does all the the workshop type things and so on, the tutorials. Um, yeah, and the other thing, if I was an artist, I would be so frustrated that is the huge bulk of the money that is spent on the arts is going to, again, that upper 1% or 1% of 1% of the artists in that area. So the top musicians, it's only the top 1% of the musicians of the world that are getting paid the big bucks, and the 99% are barely able to scrape by and so on. I mean, it's kind of a reflection of American society, isn't it? the top 1% of 1% of the population own 40% of the wealth or something. You can, you could. Well, anyway, that's just my liberalism talking. PBS and CBC are good things. Yeah, PBS. Yeah, socialism is good. Communism is far further than socialism. Healthcare, yeah. Will art for resources. There you go. That's why I'm in the 1% society with no monetary income. That's the other 1%. Yeah, but so sports. I mean, I think we should be watching. We should be, those stadiums should be filled for the elementary school games or the junior high school, the high school kids, playing, and everybody, thousands of people watch them play. I mean, they're the ones who are going to appreciate it. They're the ones that we have some connection with. Oh, that's my neighbor's kid. Oh, that's my nephew. Oh, that's my son or my daughter. Those are the ones we have the personal connections with. Why do so many people have this desire to create this artificial connection with these major league sports players, right? Let's see. Also, 850 in coins is yours each week if you've been here longer, right? Okay. They should be filled with Olympic hopefuls. Right, exactly. Thinking on doing a quick live. Good night, y'all. Yeah, thanks, Takata. I will send your certificate on to you, as with the others. Right? Okay. 50 coins a day after 40 days. Right. Yeah, I'm getting my 50 coins a day now. I was about 8 or 9 days ago, I think. No, I think it might be after 30 days, because it seems like I've been getting 50 coins for quite a while now. I think it's been more than the last 2 weeks. Okay, bye-bye, share. Thank you. Always a pleasure. I'll send you off your certificate again. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I have this afternoon appointment. It's after 12 o'clock. I said almost better than half an hour ago that I was going to get off here pretty quick, but then I get talking about social issues and political issues and get distracted. Bye, Daniel. Yep. Goodbye, Charles. I will see you next time. All right. Probably do this again about the same time tomorrow. We'll see if it works out. Okay. Thanks.